Hello, my name is Bob Hunter and I am Senior Editor of CE Pro Magazine. Today, in this CE Pro video review, we'll take a look at Sonus faber's Palladio line of in-wall and in-ceiling loudspeakers. During this video review, we'll look at how the speakers install into in-wall and in-ceiling environments, as well as how the speakers can be used for home theater and whole house audio systems, and how the speakers perform in my opinion. As part of the video review, we'll speak to Bernie Durgan of SDI, System Design Integration, a local Boston area integrator who visited CE Pro's office in the greater Boston area to install the speakers. We'll also speak to Sonus faber's R&D team, which is located in Italy. Getting some dealer perspective, Durgan explains how his company will use the Palladio line of products to meet their clients' needs.
Sonus faber, we've been a dealer with them for a few years, and they've done tremendous by us. It's one of our top products that we install. Clients love them. With all the great models of speakers that they provide for us, we get tremendous thousands of reviews from our clientele. It's just a really good product that we see a lot of positive feedback from our clientele. I would definitely say in the home theater side of things, absolutely. They're one of the top speakers made by Macintosh, and again, that's one of more of the top products that clientele will do their own research and due diligence on, and we will install those products, and it's one of the top products given.
Outlining how the Palladio line of products meets the needs of SDI's business, Durgan points out how the speakers fit into SDI's product portfolio to provide their clients with high-performing AV systems.
Like any application, there's always room to mix product around. I always prefer to go with one versus mixing. But there's a lot of applications where we'll install tower speakers for your LCR channels, and then do either in ceilings or in wall for the rear speakers, or even your heights, your mids. That's the beauty of what we do, and we see a lot of different applications, a lot of different customizations with these home theater systems. But I always like to stick with just one, but it's never frowned upon. That's the beauty of it.
Sonus faber's R&D team discusses how they went about designing the Palladio line of in-wall and in-ceiling loudspeakers.
The product, as say Livio, have the same signature of the stereo product. So a customer that like the stereo product can have his own theater with the same feeling, the same musicality, same things. So he have a complete experience in his own house. He don't need to buy something for the stereo and another brand for the multi-channel or for the home theater.
Today we are here installing the Palladio PL-664s. As you can see in our template here, had to cut out a little bit of the drywall here, and had to cut out some framework to make the speakers fit. And what we did was we used our template. We used our template here to get the correct dimensions for our cutout. And once I cut out the template here, we installed the Palladio 664s into the cutout here. And as you will see that traditionally when installing the speakers, they come with like a felt-like grill that can be exchanged with customizable bezel pieces in the front here. I'm not sure exactly what colors these are, but as you can see, we have a couple of different options here to my left, and then over, I don't know if we can see over to my right, we have a different color as well. So to get these speakers into the wall, I started off with my Milwaukee oscillating tool to cut out my template. And after cutting out my template with the oscillating tool, it's very simple as to just pick up the speaker and make sure we're careful when we're handling our product. And gently fitting it into the cutout. And once I fit the speaker into the cutout, there's about 8 screws on each side with a Phillips head on them. And I simply used my Milwaukee drill here to carefully attach all the wing nuts on the speakers to the back of the drywall here. And once the speaker was properly placed into its hole, that's where I used the different templates that they gave us for a personal customization feel to them, so to speak.
I flat out love the speakers. The Palladio speakers sounded excellent in our listening environment, which is in our office. They deliver wide dynamics, warm, neutral, detailed, mid-range, and high-end. They provide a wide sound stage, and they sound good regardless of whether you're feeding these speakers wireless content like Bluetooth or full resolution 16-bit 44 kilohertz CDs. We listen to them in both scenarios using both types of content, and we were impressed regardless of the content. Sonus faber's in-wall LCRs, which what we have here in our case, provide a high level of tonal accuracy, which I think is important for music lovers. For an example, listening to Vinnie Colaiuta play on Guthrie Govan's song Fives, you could hear the different timbre of the various crash and chiner cymbals. You could hear the different timbre of his floor toms versus mounted toms. Guthrie's guitar cut through nicely, and Tal Walkerford's bass sat in and mixed nicely. It was firm, it was punchy, and it was fast. Overall, these are excellent sounding speakers, and they should sound excellent for home theater and, as I had noted, a whole house audio or even 2-channel dedicated stereo audio. To learn more about Sonus Faber, please go to cepro.com.